Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is for the girls who, like me, are so done with the full day long wash day routines with like 10 different styling products. I'm here to simplify your life and show you how I do my routine, which is super easy and most importantly quick. So there are 4 main steps to this routine, and the first is washing and detangling. So you're going to start off with your first round of shampooing. I really think it's important to actually double shampoo, so I shampoo twice. I used to be very scared of shampooing and I would just use a very small amount because I thought it would dry out my hair, but I've come to learn that shampooing is actually very important in really cleaning your hair and most importantly your scalp, getting rid of any oil and product buildup, and this is the first step to healthy hair, is really a healthy scalp. On your second round, you want to aim to get this nice lather and really get in there with the scalp scrubber. Next, we move on to conditioner, and you just want to go ahead and put that throughout your hair, and then I like to let mine sit while I'm continuing with the rest of my shower, so I just tie it up. Now I move on to detangling, and girl, if you don't have this brush yet, you are sleeping, because this Felicia Leatherwood brush is so amazing. The way those bristles spread apart, like, it makes detangling so painless. This is literally every curly girl's dream brush. I'm so serious. But I keep detangling until all my hair is knot free. And just for reference, this is the amount of hair that I lose while washing my hair. Now we are going to move on to step 2, which is all about styling. Now I usually do this step while I'm still in the shower and my hair is still soaking wet, but for the purposes of this video and to make this easier to film, I did this step outside of the shower. So this is the only product that I use, and this is a water and plant-based gel, specifically an aloe vera based gel by Earth Tones Naturals. The key is to find a product that is water-based and plant-based, and I know of another one called Uncle Funky's Daughter's Curly Magic. That's another aloe vera based gel, and that was also recommended to me by a professional curly hair stylist. Okay, now listen up guys. This is one of the most crucial parts of the routine. The success of your wash and go and curls will depend on if you do this or not. And this is to make sure your hair is as wet as it can be before you add the gel and start defining your curls. It's so important. So I go ahead and distribute the product to each section of hair, and when it comes to styling technique, my hair holds water easily, and by that I mean it stays wet for a long time, and the only way for me to really get defined curls is by adding tension and brushing the curls with a brush. However, there are other curl patterns and textures that don't hold water the same way, and so brushing will not necessarily define the curls. I know this because my brother's hair is really curly and he has tighter curls, and his texture doesn't hold water the same way. So if I were to brush his hair with a brush, it doesn't define his curls. So what works best for that would be a styling method called shingling. There are a lot of videos on YouTube and TikTok on how to shingle. So essentially that's just adding a lot of water and gel to a section of hair, as I'm doing here, but instead of brushing, this specific technique will separate the curls by hand. Once you switch up that method, you'll see the results, and yeah, it's just another way of styling curls if brushing doesn't work for you. Now that my hair is completely detangled and styled, I go ahead and start adding a little bit of volume, and I do this by shaking my roots. I also flip my head over and shake a bit, and what this does is really add some movement to the roots so that my hair doesn't dry flat. Now we're up to step number 3, and along with water before styling, setting with heat is also very important, and you cannot skip this step. So say goodbye to air drying and get a diffuser or hooded dryer. So when diffusing, I always start at my roots because that's where I really want my hair to dry first and foremost, and then I work my way to the bottom. I do this until my hair is about 90% dry, like it is here, and then I let the rest air dry, and then before I go to bed, I just wrap it up, put it in a high pony, and sleep on it until the next day. So it's the next day, and now here I'm taking my hair out of the ponytail, and you can see right away that there's a lot of movement. The curls are looking super bouncy, but you can also see a lot of definition. Yeah, it just turned out really well, and that is thanks to our gel and our heat. This was also after a fresh trim, so this definitely helped with how healthy and bouncy my curls look. Now we're moving on to our final step, which is volume. And I start with finding bigger, chunkier curls and start separating those larger curls into 2 or 3. Now this creates more volume because there are more curls in my hair. And I just continue doing this all around. I usually always find the back of my head has the chunkier curls, and I just take my time separating them. And it's really important to take your time and do this really slowly and carefully. Otherwise, you are at risk of having too much frizz if you're not keeping the curls defined. I do not know what possessed me to rip my hair like this, but do not do this because it will damage your hair and cause frizz. So the last part of our volume step is to use our trusty pick. This is a very slept on technique, I think, but basically you're going to use the pick to lift your roots. So be very careful not to undo all your hard work and mess your curls up, but you simply slide the pick in and lift. Slide and lift, just small movements like that. And then flip your hair over so that you can get the back, and this really takes your volume to the next level. And this brings us to our final result. So the curls are looking very bouncy. There's a lot of volume, which I really love, but most importantly, we also have the definition. And the definition here is really unmatched. And I think this curly hair routine is the perfect combination to achieve both. Now, since keeping my routine simple and only using a gel, I've noticed that my curls just last so long. When I used to use raw oils or curly creams, my hair and curls would literally look good for 2 days, and then after that it would be so frizzy and dry. So here is a clip of me on day 6 after wash day, and you can tell, yes, there is a little bit more frizz, but there is still so much definition in my curls. And I just think overall my hair is healthier and stays hydrated longer. That's it for this video. I really hope this was helpful for you guys. I really want to share all this information because this is literally the best results I think you will ever get, and your wash day will be cut in half. This literally takes me 40 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please remember to like this video and to subscribe to my channel to see more. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!